Hello, Libra, and welcome. This is going to be a general collective reading. If you are new, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, babes, I love and appreciate each of you. Oh, someone want to find out their daddy do drag? That's good. No, not that they do drag. Sorry, it went to a dark place. Like somebody's parents a little messed up, man. A little messed up. All right. Oh. Messages before I started this. I've got, Ella Henderson with Ghost, that song for some of you listening to it, doing a meditation with it. Others of you, looks like someone's winning and it ain't. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but just know, it just looks the way to you. It's not really how it is. You're going to get clarity soon. Mistaken illnesses for someone here. I've got awakening. Yeah. That you're going through some transformation and it's like you think it's this energy and it's not. It may not be an ascension. Or, some of you it's just an awakening. Others of you, it's because you're starting to learn about something. Like it's a new download. All right, awakening with Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Some of you, there's some kind of gift you want to pursue. Like maybe you really want to be a reader. And so you are sick because you've got new student sessions. Like they're going to be working with you and preparing you to deal with being a reader, and what that takes. I've got fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Knight of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. There's some type of change that's trying to happen, that needs to happen. Others of you, whatever information you're receiving and processing, make sure you're grounding through it. Don't be impatient because you could mess up the directions in some way or part of the message in some way. So maybe this might be a new communication. Others of you, this change brings like healing to lack you feel within. Maybe you're bored or something. And so you're just really excited about this change. Others of you, there was something you was praying for and it's like, you're getting information that your prayers are answered in some way. Some kind of confirmation, and that makes you excited. Like if you was praying for a baby, maybe you have a pregnancy test where it's positive. Renewal, or someone else might become an aunt, like you hear the news. Renewal, Archangel Jeremiah. Review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. You feel very revived and excited about whatever information you get. Again, it's taking you to the next level. And like I said, for some of you, this is taking you out of boredom, right? You were bored or something. Or you felt like you were ready for this next level. For some of you, maybe you doubted it, right? Because it took a little while to to get there. You're like, but I know I'd be good at this. I know I'm ready for this, right? Wanting to be the reader and still having to take the classes, right? Just because, sometimes there's a lot of information about what you just want to achieve, right? Like, this looked interesting, but actually getting into it and understanding what you're trying to sign up for in life. You know what I mean? We also struggle with patience. Yeah, the cherry. You want to move like now. And so having self-control for part of these Libras is you know what I mean? Understanding patience, right? Getting into the story of patience, right? That would be Tara, right? She's a Libra, but she's got a story on patience, and your guide's telling you why you need to wait. Archangel Metatron, calling on them. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. Some of you might be getting shifted in that direction, or the information that you have, you are to share with others. But when are you supposed to share this information? Others of you get through this very well. You know what I mean? This change in perspective, change in self, change in life outlook for whatever information you get. And, you feel very renewed and excited. And you're able to make change quickly, right? With the Chariot, you're making change quickly because you're just listening and guided. Five of Fire. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Some of you guys, this is what you're getting away from. You may have been trying to help somebody, and it was just slowing you down, and that's why, it's over. Others of you, some of who you have to share this information with is not going to be happy with you. It is what it is. For some of you, like if you were a reader or trying to be a reader, one of your challenges you might have to face soon is giving somebody a bad reading. Because sometimes, things are not going to go the way that they want. Like nowhere near there, right? Or there is no happy ending to have. You know what I mean? I've got Two of Fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts and continue to move forward. Rest assured you're getting the line where you need to go. Whoever you are co-creating with, for who that applies for, they eventually will understand. Like they might have to do a hermit or something. Like say you do have that information. I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to, or we're going to have a baby. And they're like, I don't agree with telling them when you want to tell them. Right? Like, I think we should wait. And you're like, but no, now's the right time to tell you. Because you got the message, like, this is when we're supposed to tell everybody it's the best time. So, something like that. There's conflict over the communication. Someone's not understanding something with an awakening. Like you guys are both going through an awakening and you're either on different levels and so things look differently, or you're on the same level but they might be in like a guest mode for some reason. Find out. Six of Fire. Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. There's peace at the end of it, though. Like, you're both successful, and you get over this conflict. Others of you, again, you may have something that you have to go public with. And so you're going to have this confrontational communication just because you have to practice, right? Because not everybody that has to receive your message is going to be like, oh, yay, right? Sometimes the message is, fireballs are about to rain down. And, there's a whole collective of them that's like, no fireballs, man. They can't do nothing about it. Fake friends for somebody. Like, you don't even talk to them, but they claim to know you. Be ready for that. For some of you, that's a challenge you're going to have to face. And confronting someone when they're like, eventually, right? Some type of, you're going to be addressed in the public. Right? Okay, we've got the Lovers. Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions in good health. Expansion for some of you being big because, healthy growth and expansion is capable with this one. Others of you, right, this person can handle whatever your position is. Page of Air. Logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Again, not to rush with information. Challenging information. Delays or changes to plans. Truth delivered without tact. For some of you, bear with me, the Libras. For some of you, you have a miscarriage in your future. And you signed up for it because you wanted to be able to help others heal from some kind of tragedy. You will get pregnant and keep it, but you signed up for a miscarriage. So just be aware of that, okay? That, and you can help others recognize, feelings and stuff. Others of you, don't be worried. If you didn't sign up for that, you're going to be just fine, hon. So staying calm, having faith, right? That part of the reading does not apply to me. Others of you, you might be going public with a relationship. Some of you, it's whether or not you want to tell everybody or if it's time. Some of you understand what to share and not to share, and when. For some of you, this message is going to be delivered in stages over years, right? It's not like one big paragraph that you're getting out. It's like they get a sentence this year. They get a sentence the next year. It's very spaced. Ace of Water, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. Some of you guys might be looking at moving in together, and it is time. Right? It's time. For some of you, that offer is going to be presented. You know what I mean? And just listen to the guidance that you're given. Others of you, messages of happiness. I've got that coming through. Understanding you're untouchable. Something's finally going to receive the message that you can't hear them. They've been trying to communicate with you energetically in some way, and it's like they can't. They just think they can. I've got the Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. very fertile here for somebody. Others of you, you're going through this to grow you in some way. Like you're hitting a next level. For some of you, we're looking at that transition where, you know, I've gone from page to knight to, where do we go there? Queen. You know what I mean? To king. And now we're on that next level up. Looking at the number 3 here. For some of you, you may be like going through fertility treatments, and that you might like miscarry 1 or 2, but you will have a baby. You know what I mean? Ace of Earth. This is definitely the start of a big chapter for you, but you are definitely receiving messages in this month on what this next chapter is, and a lot of you looking at one that is a long-term chapter, something like childhood or a message that needs delivered over time, where while the universe plays, you know, catch up in a way and finishes growing on a bubble level. Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Some of you, this is going to be that lease. And some of you guys might bicker a little bit on picking where to live. But it's nothing that you can't hash out. Some of you guys are going to avoid this just because you listen to guidance and kind of you know, inspire them to do the same, and then, you know, without even knowing it, you guys end up coming up with very similar lists, and so when things pop up, it's like, yeah, no, this don't even match, right? The Dreamer, Archangel Metatron, just doing what's best for you, right? What is your actual vibe, composition? Where are we at in life? And what are we really looking, you know, our current energy? A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. There's a good offer around you, or something you've been trying to manifest into reality is about to be presented to you. We've got ego with Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Some of you, you know, it's a faith exercise, and you'll have time to reflect on it. But you may not have been as strong in faith before you went into this. Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. There's a perspective in yourself and where you're at and why. Because a lot of you guys wanted to do a lot of things while you were here, right? I want to help a lot. And so that's what you're kind of understanding. Others of you, this has to do with timing, faith exercises, things to do with groups, right? And some of us are shy, and that's okay, right? Some of us are shy, and so having patience with that, you know, that's perfectly cool. Others of us, it's patience and receiving and understanding and why we have to wait, the perspective and why we have to wait to share this information, right? Why is this all happening in these stages? I've got, yeah, 8 of water. There's a lot of emotional turmoil for some of my Libras. 8 of water, 8 of air. Getting into that emotional mental state. Some of you going into more nostalgia, or not necessarily nostalgia, but memory-based consciousness in and out of that, especially if you go into a grief. You know what I mean? Some of you are losing a grandpa. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. Some of us breaking free from what others said we had to be like in order to fit in, right? Some of us were restricted in being who we're supposed to be, say what we needed to say. And we're getting free of that energy. 3 of earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. Understand what it means to be one and why they weren't one, right? Others of us, whatever energy we have coupled with or get this offer from to couple with, is worth it. Some of us are moving past a time where we needed to be alone, right? But we're definitely more balanced. 6 of earth, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. And 6 of water, yeah, who invests with you really stabilizes you. There's time and emotion and love invested here, right? Long haul. Memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, and romanticizing the past. So you guys are going to be tending to something that's supposed to help the collective in a big way. We're going to see if there's anything else we need. So you guys, being prepared to learn code languages for these messages. It has to do with journals. The Emperor and the Star. Some of you going at creation alone in some way for a while. Being prepared to understand that, like, you don't need somebody else, right? I've healed a different type of energy in myself. And, you know, I don't need somebody to do this with, right? Because for some of you, this just has to do with the baby and what you were ready for. Others of you, you're looking at healing something with a partner from your past. I have some of you guys where you got an offer and it's one of more than one, so don't take it. Yeah. They have an offer and it's like, no. They haven't grown enough. They're still not on your level. Your energies would never partner good. I have 6 of Cups. Yeah. For some of you, you may have tried dating them as a kid or multiple times as a kid. Others of you, be rest assured that your partner's going to be excited about the pregnancy. I see cuteness. Some of you, it's going to be the amount of kids that you're pregnant with. Like cat in the bottom. Like, it's the litter. Like, your fertility goes very well. Prayers working for some of you here. You know what I mean? Congrats. Oh, crap. 2 of Cups. Yeah. Others of you, you have a better connection with someone else that's headed towards you. It's just dumbass from the past might show up first. You know what I mean? 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and 9 of Wands. Right? Excited action and energy towards this seed. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. For some of you, you've been trying to achieve this goal for a while. And so you're ready for it. Others of you, your partner is going to be able to handle a stronger workload while you process through whatever information you need to. Let's do here. We've got soul retrieval, deep slow healing with the goddess, and initiation, spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. Big healing vibes. Some of you, maybe something had happened, like a botched abortion or something like that, and you know it's going to be okay. The healing you prayed for, you're receiving it. Others of you, try doing that. As long as it's for your best, it'll happen, huh? Initiation, spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. For some of you, this is a big lesson in the power of prayer. You know what I mean? Others of you, it has to do with views, timing, things like that. Rising sun, the divine solar child reborn. Others of you looking at that soul retrieval. Alright guys, I hope this helped you in some way or fashion. I love you so much, Libra. Congratulations and what you're about to receive. Very blessed. Alright, love you, Libs. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.